Tonight, wildfires continue burning across North Carolina with a statewide burn ban that is still in effect. Several local municipalities are putting in their own as well, including right here in Charlotte.
Yeah, there are mandatory evacuations underway in parts of Polk County, too. And so we have 3 separate fires here that we're watching. Fishhook fire, it's burned almost 200 acres. It's 50% contained. The Black Cove fire has burned more than 2,000 acres. That is 0% contained. And then the Deep Woods fire has burned more than 2,500 acres. And that is also 0% contained.
WCNC Charlotte's Austin Walker's in Polk County with a look at the efforts to battle these flames.
The damage in Polk County very hard to miss as 3 separate wildfires continue to burn. Much of the landscape looks just like this. Thousands and thousands of acres burned to just ash. You can see places are still smoldering and the effects of this fire. Now these trees, it really shows you how tall these flames were, over 6 feet. The 3 wildfires all starting within a day of each other. The Black Cove fire sparked due to a down power line, while the causes of both the Deep Woods fire and Fishhook fire are under investigation. E.J. Dwiggins with the North Carolina Forest Service says fighting these fires has not been easy.
Access has been our number one concern. Not only are these crews fighting in very rugged, remote areas, I mean, this is some of the most rugged terrain Western North Carolina has to offer. But access into these areas is limited as well.
Dwiggins says there are firefighters on the ground, but they are also attacking the flames from the air, dropping water from planes. The issue is, as winds pick up, crews have to stop flying.
But we're just going to have to see how it plays out.
Dwiggins says crews are working to remove trees and backburn areas, creating a line where the fire can't cross. So far, 2 homes and 4 other structures have been destroyed by the flames, prompting dozens of evacuations.
We have currently 165 homes that are under mandatory evacuation.
Kelly Cannon with Polk County Emergency Management says there are shelters open for impacted residents, but a new fear grows.
We are a little nervous on the top side of the Black Cove fire because that is starting to creep into Henderson.
This area still scarred from Hurricane Helene. 6 months ago, the storm brought heavy rain and forceful winds, changing the topography, down trees, creating more fuel for these fires to burn and expand. Officials telling us fire is unpredictable, so there's no word on when or if those 3 fires will be under control. Those mandatory evacuations will be staying in place, but officials say they're really just hoping for more rain and less wind. In Polk County, Austin Walker, WCNC Charlotte.
And the fire situation really getting a lot rockier, too, in North Carolina because there is a fire growing at the border of Stokes and Rockingham counties. Nearly 300 acres burned just over the weekend there. The State Forest Service says it has asked for extra equipment to help with this. And the good news is the crews are making progress here. Officials say this fire is about 75% contained.
In South Carolina, the Table Rock fire has now charred more than 1,000 acres. This is in Pickens County, just across the border south of Asheville. There are evacuation orders in place here as well. Officials warned residents nearby they may notice what it looks like the fire may be spreading. But as you heard Austin allude to, crews are intentionally burning areas, backburning it's called, against the wind to prevent a spread. We do know police are questioning 4 teenagers about their possible role in starting this specific fire.
This weekend, my family went up to the high country. We drove past the Polk County fires. The visibility was really bad on the highway. And actually, when we got up to where we were staying, which was beyond the scene, they had fire pits at the property. And the hotel staff actually came out that afternoon when we arrived. They're like, we can't even do the fire pits anymore. They put them out.
And the burn ban, what's interesting about the burn ban, it's for anything beyond 100 feet of a structure, but the local county fire marshal can put a ban in for your fire pit. So in Mecklenburg County, we have a fire ban right now for even your fire pits. The only thing that's allowed, smokers and grills. So if you're cooking fires are okay, but any other kind of fires is banned right now. It's just a good idea not to be burning anything. You see the statewide burn bans, again, this is for areas that are 100 feet or more from your property. You got to stay tuned to your local fire marshal and officials for fire bans and burn bans that are closer to your home. Now, what we're going to see is smoke a big issue. You just heard Vanessa talk about this. We actually have 3 fires burning in the upstate as well. The persimmon fire is just east of Table Rock. There's another fire just to the west, and obviously the 3 Polk County fires. For that reason, we're seeing so much smoke in the area. There's an air quality alert until further notice for all of those counties as well. Some of that smoke could be heading our way this evening, though, because the wind's going to be shifting to the west. You see the smoke plume forecasted from our short-range guidance showing those plumes of smoke heading east because the winds are shifting to the west. And then during the afternoons tomorrow, they'll perk back up again. So this is going to be a recurring theme every afternoon as the winds pick up and things dry out. Look at the dry air moving back in. Dew points in the teens and 20s. So our brief rain and the little bit of moisture we had today isn't going to last long. In fact, the winds tomorrow will pick up from the southwest, gusting as high as 30 to 35. That's going to lead to a heightened fire danger. So for that reason, you could see some of our fire danger parameters. Winds will be gusty tomorrow, very low humidity, 25% or less, and dry fuels. That's the thing that fuels these fires. That's the brush that is dead. It's not growing. It's dormant vegetation or downed trees from some of the areas from Helene. So that's something we're going to have to watch carefully over the next couple of days, guys.